Cleopatra is often remembered as the beautiful queen who charmed powerful Roman leaders, but behind the legends of beauty and romance was a ruler capable of ruthless and dangerous decisions. To keep the throne of Egypt, Cleopatra had to survive a world filled with betrayal, ambition, and violence. In her world, losing power did not mean embarrassment. It usually meant death. Cleopatra was born into the powerful Ptolemaic dynasty that ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. But inside this royal family, power struggles were brutal and often deadly. Brothers fought sisters, and parents turned against their own children to control the throne. When Cleopatra became queen, she was not ruling peacefully beside her family. She was fighting them. Her younger brother Ptolemy the Thegned was supposed to rule Egypt with her as co-ruler, but the alliance between them quickly turned into a dangerous struggle for control of the kingdom. Soon, Cleopatra was forced to flee Egypt after losing power to her brother's supporters. But Cleopatra was not willing to lose her throne so easily. She began planning a risky move that would change history forever. At that time, one of the most powerful men in the world arrived in Egypt. His name was Julius Caesar. Cleopatra knew that gaining Caesar's support could return her to the throne. According to famous stories, she secretly entered Caesar's palace hidden inside a rolled carpet. When the carpet was unrolled, Cleopatra appeared before the Roman leader in dramatic fashion. Whether the story is perfectly true or not, Cleopatra succeeded in gaining Caesar's attention. Soon, the two formed a powerful political alliance that helped Cleopatra regain control of Egypt. But the struggle for power did not end there. A civil war erupted in Egypt between Cleopatra and the forces loyal to her brother. The conflict ended with Ptolemy III drowning while fleeing a defeated army. Cleopatra once again ruled Egypt, but the price of victory had been high. Her own family had been destroyed in the fight for power. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra strengthened her rule and secured her position as queen. But even this powerful alliance would not last forever. In 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated in Rome by a group of conspirators. Once again, Cleopatra faced a dangerous political future. Without Caesar, Egypt could easily fall under Roman control. Soon, another powerful Roman leader entered Cleopatra's life. His name was Mark Antony. Together, Cleopatra and Antony formed a powerful alliance against their political enemies in Rome. Their relationship became famous across the ancient world, but behind the romance was a calculated political partnership designed to protect Cleopatra's throne. Rome eventually saw this alliance as a threat to its power. The Roman leader Octavian declared war on Antony and Cleopatra. The final confrontation came in a massive naval battle known as the Battle of Actium. Antony and Cleopatra's forces were defeated by Octavian's powerful Roman fleet. With their armies collapsing and enemies closing in, their empire was falling apart. Antony soon took his own life after believing Cleopatra had already died. But Cleopatra was still alive, and now faced an impossible decision. Octavian planned to capture her and parade her through the streets of Rome as a prisoner. For a queen who had fought her entire life to keep power, this fate was unbearable. Instead of surrendering, Cleopatra made one final dramatic choice. According to ancient accounts, she allowed a venomous snake to bite her. Within moments, the last queen of Egypt was dead. Her death ended the Ptolemaic dynasty that had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Soon after, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire. Cleopatra's life would become legend, remembered through stories of beauty, romance, and power. But behind those legends was a ruler who survived through intelligence, manipulation, and ruthless decisions. Because in the ancient world, a queen who showed weakness rarely stayed queen for long. And Cleopatra understood that better than anyone.